The Reserve Bank says the country's economy has improved from 6 months ago. Advisor to the Reserve Bank Governor, Kuben Naidoo, says the country's economy is finally recovering from the crippling strikes in the mining and manufacturing sectors. Speaking at the last Monetary Policy Forum in Cape Town last night, he said inflation and unemployment remain concerns.
South Africa needs to be more productive. This according to the Reserve Bank. It says the country is in a tightening cycle, but the central bank will be as supportive to economic recovery as possible if inflation behaves.
The Reserve Bank is in a very difficult position where inflation is at the top of the target band and inflation expectations are actually slightly outside of the target band, but yet growth is slow. So under normal circumstances, we would be increasing interest rates much faster to try and bring down inflation and inflation expectations. But because growth is so weak, we've been much more modest in terms of hiking interest rates. We've been much more cautious. Interest rates will have to go up, but they're likely to go up gradually because the economy is weak.
There is, however, a worrying trend.
What we're seeing in the economy is that there's significant salary increases above the rate of inflation and productivity growth, and firms are resolving the dilemma by retrenching the difference. So, for example, if a worker gets an 8% salary increase, the wage bill of the firm actually doesn't rise by 8%. The wage bill of the firm can only rise by 5 or 6%, so the firm is retrenching the difference. That's quite worrying because employment growth is weak and that's actually resulting in job losses. We probably need a more equitable sharing of the productivity gains between new jobs, existing workers and firms.
The good news is that food prices usually correlate with fuel prices, and food inflation at least is expected to be lower. Naidoo says growth recovered slightly in the second half of the year, and bar major disruptions such as strikes, the situation could improve. Lumko Jumlongo, Cape Town.